Hello everybody, this is John Hort, independent developer of Pathways to Adventure, here with my mama and a few other wonderful folks playing our in-person game on Saturdays in the setting called Lost in Paradise, one that we're very familiar with and fond of, and glad to be showing off to you guys today. So hopefully we have a lot of fun with this. I'm going to make sure I can view chats. Stream information. Update that. Whoops. All the way over here. Yep, we are on day 24. We are almost a quarter of the way done. It's crazy to think of. Our 100 games in 100 days. Got our chat room set up. And we'll close that dock. And we're trying out this new Steam overlay that my wonderful friend Vigo, slightly off screen to that way. Oh, transition. Clearly, I was preparing that for the big reveal. Yeah, totally. And bada bing, bada boom. We have an overlay. An overlay. So if anybody is chiming in, just feel free to say anything in chat, and we'll do our best to respond while we're playing. Sometimes I get a little distracted and don't notice it, but I will respond when I can. Right, we're getting out our minis. Just getting the last little bit of the game prep going. And don't worry, we've got Betty off-white, secure and safe. Hello, my two viewers. We have two whole people. That are totally real people. Okay, let's chat right here so I can see no matter what. Okay. Is there a way to make it where the chat and Twitch viewer information stuff is always on top of everything while the rest of OBS isn't? So I know there's a way to make OBS itself stay on top. Yeah, which I've done that. I just don't know a way to keep that above everything else so I could like fiddle with other screens. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, let me go grab the other bag of minis, unless you want to go grab them real quick. Oh yeah. Oh, I meant my bag of them. I'll go grab them. Oh, Mom, I forgot to show you. Look. Remember you were joking about getting bruises and wearing long sleeves? Emma got me hardcore. It hurts so bad. I was plucking her, getting the last bits of her hair off, and yeah. It can't be. You gotta get her ready for the roast. What is? Yeah, go for it. All right. Get out the illustrious Betty Off-White. And there she is. You would pass Betty down. Carefully. Carefully. You're just so lucky you didn't break Betty when you broke all the others. I would have reserved the right to for when I felt it was... That would have been one of those I could call it in whenever I want to slap you hardcore. Mm-hmm. We do condone violence in the right circumstances here. Only the right ones, though. Only when it's just... Yep. All right, you guys just try talking. We'll see if the lapel mic picks you up. Yeah. I think it will quietly. It was popping up on OBS. Hey, it's Ray. Good day, Ray.
I can't. I'm
It's
on
not
L2.
picking up. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's a nice way to... I'm not going to try positioning the camera a little bit so that my screen's not in the way as much. 3 whole viewers. Yeah. That works. I'm going to unplug the TV. Yeah, it's a much better angle. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a dummy butt who forgot to charge their lapel mics, so we're still charging the other one and hoping that this one will last long enough. While we get the other one charged, and we can try the stick of truth method again to hear people. Remember where the stick's at? I think it was on the TV. Woo!
I've never played.
It is Paradise Quake. Okay. I need my dice. Breaking out ye old metal dice. Haven't killed players with this. So we had a problem last session that we were here, where we were rolling like 3 6s in a row and other, yeah. All right. Here we go. Yeah, that's fine. I can scooch it over a little bit more here. I'm not gonna be playing on this. Yeah, fair. Yeah, for real. Yeah, let me roll off those 6s and get them out of the way. 4, 3, 6. There's one of them.
Okay, that's what happens when you use L6. L6.
It's gonna happen.
Okay. Now I gotta play.
But yeah, we had a character on. Yeah, it was last session when Kiddo was playing with us, Zayden. He had his abomination about to die. It rolled a 6 to get up. It ran to the enemy, and he commanded it to backstab it, and he got double crits. So he got 3 6s in a row, which we mapped it out was like 0.4% chance of that happening. So, yeah. Yeah, they had the devil's luck on that one as a necromancer. So.
Yeah.
And wasn't it like the first session that you killed my other
Yeah, when I
my
crit your guy.
was a Jew?
Yeah, it was a druid when that happened, so let me just sit that down over there. But yeah, so hopefully we'll figure out how to keep the lapel mics alive. I might be able to plug one in if it gets a little low, but the receiver is still plugged in, so it'll be fine. But yeah, Brink of Death, Luxbury, and then we had the opposite on Vigo's character over here, on What's character. It, in playing 5th edition, rolled terribly low. A nat 1 on this, like, had 1 death fail, then rolled a nat 1 for a double death fail, and just immediately, yeah. And I have a curse where I say, well, don't roll a nat 1, and then, and it happened twice now to kill people.
Yeah. It was. You said, I'm doing that one, and
I remember one of the characters that had 6 months into the dragon, and everybody sort of water. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
here gaining an army, they're like, "Hey, you're not with us like that."
Yep, making them memories.
Never get dead around. I was like, "Oh." Well,
Yeah, I need to stop cursing people, but it's fun and it makes good content, so gotta have fun with it.
Curse James.
James's was hilarious because he was our first death, and that made me realize maybe we should have a level 1 revivability. Let's tack that onto the courage skill. All right. Okay, so everything looks good. Does the overlay look good? Should I adjust anything on it, you think there, Ray? I'm trying to figure out a way to change the aspect ratio on the video.
crop bit where it's just mostly the screen.
Yeah, how do I crop it?
Go back to the scene and crop.
Oh, fine.
Hello, tarnished. Is there a crop thing on here?
I think under filters.
Filtering. Crop.
Well, I think it's more for students. Yeah.
It's a little slow, but I'm getting it figured out. Bottom. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Aha. That's not quite perfect, but we're getting there. And transitioning. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to make the frame fill it a little bit better in the overlay. Yeah, there we go. Thanks, Ray. Okay, so we should be ready to get started. So I do have a new map. Yeah. The stream assistant named Ray's, our technician, says it's good. Heck yeah, ready for today's session. It's nostalgia. We haven't played Paradise in forever. We played it for a year and 2 months. And so we're kind of just rebooting it for people that are new. And Maiden's Fall. Actually, where's the crop? I was working on it in GIMP. I always hate saying GIMP, Graphic Image Manipulation Program, just because it sounds really lewd. But let me export this.
Oh, you got it? Think on the whole of it? Yeah. Let's see.
We'll just do where's JPEG? JPEG? Where are you? Yeah, so I'm still fixing the image. I totally stole it from the internet because I'm a filthy bad dungeon master, game master. And so I'm in the process of cropping it and editing it and making it look fly. Okay. Okay. Everything should be good. Working. Yep. Okay. So, a little hard to see, so I'm going to zoom it in a bit, which it's very good fidelity. So, there we go. Move left, move right. Nope, can't. Okay. So this is the city of Maiden's Fall. For you guys, did I explain all the districts last time? Okay. So just for a recap for stream, hey, we got 3 viewers. Look at us. Woohoo! We have 7 districts. I'll probably stand up here in just a second and explain them in just a second. Welcome everybody else who's watching. Feel free to chime in and chalk and chat. We love to answer questions and get my mouse to move in the right spot. There we go. I'll actually announce that we're doing our stream real quick for other folks who want to jump in. Okay. Should have alerted people. I'll delete the old ones. This will right click. Okay. Most people we've had in stream in a little while. Is the background music, is it quiet enough, or should I lower it a little bit? Okay. Responding to a quick message. Okay. So Ray, if you can hear me, is the background music, is it going okay as far as the volume levels? I don't think it's too loud, but I just wanted to double check. Okay, so we can begin. So we are in paradise, is the world, and the main city of paradise is called Maiden's Fall. Right here. We have 7 districts, and ironically, the city is set up of this map very similar to what I imagine. You've got this district right here, full of research, peace, tranquility, all sorts of scholarly learning, religious temples, and it is called the Sanctuary. Over here, we have the industrial district called Sweatbrow, where a lot of innovation and production happens. For people that are crafters, they tend to love to gravitate towards that district. And then in this area right here, we have what's called Museholm, which is the party district for people who love to entertain others, like bards. They're very common to find here. Dancers, other types of entertainment, fine wining and dining. Then the middle district right here along the river and where it exits the city is the Travelers District of Sojourn, for people that are adventurers and want to join the adventurers guilds and who want free potions and other travel carts and stuff like that to accommodate their travels, tend to become members of Sojourn. And then here we have the Mercantile District of the Bazaar, where people sell goods and services, primarily goods. And then you got one of my favorite districts, Sin Solace, the area where it's anarchy meets Vegas, where there are no rules for their citizens, including murdering each other and thieving each other, putting each other in chains for indentured servitude periods of time. And they are a legally organized crime where anybody from other districts can hire a hit on somebody else of various type by reaching out to the right guild. Although that's very rare to happen, you have to really tick somebody off because it's quite expensive to procure those services. And then, of course, we have down here the Yard, which is the military district of the city, the final district. And it is for, you have the arenas down here. It's where the standing guards of the city reside. If there's ever an assault on the city, they mobilize. They also help protect caravans for trade for smaller cities that are in the world outside of Maiden's Fall. And it is called Maiden's Fall from the 3 maidens that would have a statue here, here, and a bit further inland here. And so the 3 maidens were 3 female druids that gave their lives for their city after 300 years of its creation. They ended up passing away fighting off a horrific creature that got unleashed upon the city when someone tried to open a portal outside of paradise, which is a big no-no. And so it let in a creature from the far realms, a horrible abomination. And They gave their lives to protect the city, and so 2,000 years later, they're venerated and celebrated as heroes of the city. And their different values are embodied in the different districts of the city, especially in Sojourn, Sanctuary, and the Yard. And so that is the crash course of Maiden's Fall. And we are all different citizens of different districts. Do you remember where your districts are? We got Sweatbrow for industry for V's character. And let's share about our characters again, just to recap.
Wait.
Oh. Yep, we're going to pass around the stick.
I picked it on a drink.
It's fine.
Yeah, it'll work.
There it goes.
Okay. My name is Blunt Force. I am a dwarven cleric. And I reside. Well, I do my industry stuff in Sweatbrow since I am in Smith. Armor.
Hey, I am Betty Offwhite. I'm a human bard. I'm a merchant. And since I wasn't here last week, I don't know where I am. I don't know where my district is.
Mhm.
So what is my district?
Probably for being a merchant of wines.
I
would either
kind of
be in
want to
the-
be in this one.
the party district.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's where I was thinking.
What is that called?
It's called Muse Home, home of the Muses.
Hughes Home. Okay.
Name's Jade. I'm playing the wonderful catfolk druid, Lady Ivan. I'm currently record holder for most amount of damage done in the game,
Mm-hmm.
but may get surpassed one day, man.
Which district are you in?
Oh yeah, and district I'm in is the Bazaar.
I'm Slade, the rogue who stabs buttholes.
Yep.
And I
And you're
am,
of course in.
yeah, and I am in Sin Sauls looking for assassin work.
Okay.
I'm,
They're specifically wanting to join the Assassin's Guild there.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. You do murder well, so awesome. That kind of sets the scene for today's game. So, you guys fought in the grand arena of the scrap in the yard for your final trial to become citizens. You chose your districts, and that's where we left off last time, I believe. Okay. And so, with that said, you fought against Betty as one of your contenders, and she's already a citizen, but she sometimes moonlights in the arena just for fun, keeping things entertaining, and likes to advertise her fine wines to the guests in the arena. And so I do want to show off your mini real quick, because we were quite proud of this one from Hero Forge. We used Hero Forge to make Betty white as best we could. It's a little hard to focus in on her. Yes, Off-White's her name in the game.
Off-brand?
Yeah, off-brand, Off-White. You know, my favorite thing is sliced bread's the best thing since Betty White. She predates sliced bread. Okay, so with that said, Betty offers you guys a nice night on the town to celebrate your citizenship, and you guys go to one of her favorite dive bars in in Muse Home. And what's the name of that bar, Mom? I know, I got to improv you right at the start.
Is she?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
But you don't know what those are.
I know. I like to improv. I didn't think about this until now, so. Betty's Bombastic Barrel. I like it. What do you think? Yeah. Betty's Better Barrels. I like that one. BBB. And then she's got her wine on tap, all over different vineyards. And You're kind of eyeing your friend over here, the druid, because you've been looking for a druid to help enchant your crops to have better yields. Maybe you want to strike a deal with the merchant druid? Yep. Yep.
If you can increase my yield and keep the quality or make it even better, then you will have an endless supply of wine.
Ooh, endless personal supply.
Mhm.
Now that's pretty. You gotta be careful with there, though. They might take that literally and sell it
But only for you.
For individual personal use only. I love it.
I'm more of a medicinal herb type person, but I am good at gardening. Sounds like a deal to me.
Awesome.
I'm a very type. Not necessarily medicinal.
Very true.
But I need you into poison for my weapon.
So you get the rotten grapes.
I'll make some poison from that.
Okay.
The deal's been struck.
All right. We have our first party deal. I love it. All right. So, as a master smith, in fact, what have you decided to start working on with your first project?
Anyone need heavy gear or chainmail? Because I can do both.
Well, druids certainly don't wear it. Bards tend to not wear it because they're a little bit on the light side.
Rogues, so
Maybe you want to make your own breastplate, your best
Yeah.
breastplate.
Yeah, I already have like a special.
You don't have any magical stuff.
I don't have any magical, but my focus or whatever is on my shield, right?
It's either your shield or your mace. You can use either one as your.
It's my mace, yeah.
Yeah. You can use either one. Okay. And so you've gotten a decent amount of currency so far. Do you guys remember how much you've earned?
I think I have like. I didn't write it down.
Okay.
I would say about like at least 2,000.
I think more. Because usually most people, you get 1,000 credit allowance for your citizenship prepping. And then you won at least 2,000 in the arena for the first match, and 3,000 for the second match.
Okay.
So I think that brings you up to 6,000.
6,000.
Each of you. Yeah.
So,
For you, Betty, you'd probably have 10,000 anyways already, I'd imagine. So just put 10,000 for yours. Oh, sure, yeah. That might be handy. It's one of somebody's.
Spear one, certainly not me.
Definitely not you. It's mine, so it's not you. We're in here somewhere. Free spirit, that might be yours.
Indeed it is.
Huh. Success. And it's hard to carry heavy armor.
Yeah.
did you have that protects me with the claw?
Maybe a special mithril kind of armor. Yeah, probably. You would need to find the materials for it, which mithril's very expensive.
Right.
So you'd have to
It's
sort
sort
that.
of like elvish and origin.
And elvish ore, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless we want to make that our adventures, and something on the shore.
We good?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yep.
We'll have to go to my place to go get some damage, or
Sorry, for what?
in Solace, we'll get assassination or whatever.
Oh, an assassination mission?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. You could try to join the Assassin's Guild, see if they agree to allow you in. Okay, so that's your personal goal. Awesome. Yeah, that's
So what did you call that?
mithril.
What?
Mithril? Mithril? It's spelled different ways. Let me Google it. M1.
Wasn't that like Gandalf's name? Like, bro?
Close. Frodo.
Bilbo.
Or Bilbo, yeah.
Yeah, that's
During
the
the
train
first-
stuff.
Yeah, it's M-Y, or sorry, it is M-I-T-H-R-I-O. Mithril. I've seen it spelled with a Y before, but I think that's for people trying to be fancy.
And it was actually
Legally distinct
like-
Mithril. Oh, I didn't know that. Interesting. The more you know. Okay. Every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
That actor, is it Sean Bean, I think?
Oh, Sean Bean, yeah.
Yeah, he dies in everything.
Oh, yeah.
Game of Thrones and...
Part of his contract.
Oh, if you play more, if you have to die, it's not. Very good.
Okay. So, your goal is to get in with the Assassin's Guild. You guys struck a contract, so you're going to be trying to improve her crops. And your goal is to find and maybe adamantine for your breastplate. Okay.
Trade.
The what?
If my bard could trade.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that and play with your characters. You don't have to play two at once, but
If you
yeah.
want to like open a barter or trade before I can go behind them, steal
Yeah.
itself.
Sure.
Like my bard.
The one steal from the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has to gather that.
Yeah,
Gather in-
sure. Yeah. It's a good idea.
One time James told me to like all these people gold. I had one stamp in it.
Mm-hmm.
No, didn't get it.
No,
Not even once.
not
Finally
even
got
once.
it, I think I got caught.
And then you get caught. All right. So, looks like we have our little mini missions for today. So just to speed things along, so you go to the Assassin's Guild, and it takes a while to find them. They're little kind of underground. You have to use your thieves' camp abilities and kind of suss around and ask the right people, shake people down a little bit occasionally. Didn't hurt anybody, but you know, you got threatening with them.
Yeah.
And so after about 2 hours worth of sleuthing, you find the Assassin's Guild, and you see this old granny with glasses that are hanging down her nose. Yes.
I was wondering if you had a specific word for people as far as skills.
Of your skills, you say.
Yes.
What kind of skills you got? She looks
Okay.
very disinterested, sipping her tea.
I stole your purse.
Huh?
Here it is.
Not
Your
trying.
purse.
We'll try to slip her. We'll roll for it. Let's see.
Yeah, then 5.
Okay, 5 plus your 6 in larceny?
Yeah.
All right. He's like, no, no one's ever done that before. You know we're not the Thieves Guild, right?
Yeah. Wink.
We deal in more precious things than objects.
I should already go. I got money. I'm good for it.
Can't buy your way in here, Sonny. Tea?
Sure, I'm not.
Okay. And it's the same tea she's been sipping on, pours it out of the same cup, drinks a little herself.
Should you do something to this tea?
It's tea. Children these days. No respect.
Start drinking it.
Okay. Roll me a body check.
Got a 1.
You immediately feel very woozy.
Well, I thought you said up anything here.
I didn't. The cook did. You really need to listen more carefully. That's one of your first things you learn here, is you have to inoculate yourself to different toxins.
Yeah,
I'm feeling sleepy, darling. Need to lay down a little.
not more than you.
Alright, roll me another body check. We'll see if you start to pass out.
Got a 1.
Oh, yeah, you pass out. Alright, you wake up. and you're in a gutter.
Haven't been here before.
Nothing's been stolen.
Look in my prison pocket.
Nope, yep,
Check
nothing's
that.
there. You gotta always check there. And you notice a little symbol on your head, or on your little HUD heads-up display over here,
Mhm.
and it's counting down, and it's 23 and 20.
Ooh.
23 and 19 after a while. 23 and 18 after another minute. And you see a little symbol of a dagger piercing a heart.
I should have known.
Do you know what this is?
I'm getting poisoned. Ain't I?
Nope. So go ahead and roll a knowledge check. Let's see if your character remembers what Madame Eva told you.
Got a 5.
Okay. You've been marked for assassination.
Oh.
You have 24 hours to prepare to be assassinated, to gather your troops, your guards, or leave the city, and then you have 24 hours to endure being assassinated, and then everything's fine. And you look down and you see that you have a new tattoo on your wrist, and it says, "The initiation has begun."
How am I supposed to get into this? God dang it.
I love it.
Go home party.
Guys!
I may be in the cold. Help me out.
There was this old lady. She had some spiked tea.
I don't know.
It was a whole curry.
I don't know. I don't know what she did to me. She violated me.
I love it.
We have 2 hours before someone tries to kill me.
Yep, less than 24 hours now. So.
Yes.
Okay.
I need poison. I need everything. Do all of you.
Give me all of this.
You protect me and I feel you good.
Mm-hmm. Luckily, nothing was stolen from you. Just, your life. Put a head out on. And you look on your other wrist and it says, "This is an initiation. Everyone goes through it. Deal with it." And then it disappears with invisible ink.
Yeah, see? Told you.
And you just hold up a blank arm.
See?
Yeah, we're like, okay, we believe you, sure. Let's go with that.
So, do we escape to the wilds and do multiple things at once, or do we prepare for his eventual assassination?
I cannot be in this town.
They very well might.
There's my high risk of dying.
I mean, if you die,
But this is my initiation.
I mean, that's an assumption you're willing to take.
I'm trying to get
somebody
somewhere.
die.
These guys inspired.
Use my knowledge of the wilds where you get, some camouflage.
So like me, they know how to survive up there.
Roll a perception check.
But do they know how to see?
I got a 1.
You can use mine. But we also have extras. You get a 1.
Yeah.
That's 3 ones in a row.
They do this.
That is a 0.4% chance.
What the heck?
Mm-hmm. You're usually the lucky one. So what's wrong with your dice today? That's why we love D6s. You get to have those wonderful swingy moments. Okay.
Protect me, not pay you.
You kind of feel a chill as if someone was watching you, but you look around and there's no one there.
My dad's are on me. I'm telling you.
You're just extra paranoid. Okay, let's. Do you guys think he's crazy, or do you think he's being legit? Does it sound like some shenaniganry he would get himself into? Oh, yes.
The new,
That's me and him.
you certainly knew that you were going to go to the thief. Wait, not thieves' school.
Assassins.
I since never seen what it was.
Well, you sort of know your little stabby stuff.
A little bit.
So, sort of. But, if you survive, at least he was naked.
So, what are you willing to pay them for protection?
500 each.
Man, your life's cheap.
Yeah, right?
I'll pay you all my gold.
All right, so all your credits, which is 6,000.
I'll pay you after this.
So 2,000 each.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Betty, is that worth your time? 2,000. And make that 10,000 into 12. Okay.
I could
Okay.
be a bodyguard when you're literally being assassinated.
When
That's
it's done.
I swear, this
My own body, especially my prison body. All right. So, with that said, there's infinite destinations you could go to. I'll pull up the map of paradise. Legally distinct, gonna have names changed. Don't sue me at request, please.
As if as a Westworld. Well, maybe.
You never know with those old IPs they want to wrangle anything they can get out of you.
Old game.
It's not quite 30, but it's like 25 or something, 26.
Came out in 1999, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 26.
Yes, they just celebrated their big anniversary. So we are currently in. Oh, this is the less good one. Let me pull up the better one. That's better. Yeah, there's the high fidelity one. So we are currently in Paradise, and we are currently in Maiden's Fall. So there are a few destinations that are within a day's ride. There's the Emerald Isle, there is the Ivory Dunes, and there is the Greater Fade Arc. And potentially, if you're really lucky, the Surefall Glade, but that would be quite hard to get to. And you'd have to go through the plains of Karana to get there, which is where Betty's vineyard is located. And so, which locations? Yeah, I know, I'm sorry about this, son. It's really bad. Which locations do you think would be the best to go to? Or you might ask around, you know. Betty knows a little bit of the realm, but has not ventured out too far. Yeah. I'm prepared for any eventuality as long as I can find a map on the internet.
Where would it get the ore? I'm so low.
Yeah, ore would probably be a little hard to find nearby, but if you get closer to any of the mountainous regions, you might have better luck finding ore. In the Fadark Forest, there are some ore deposits you can find.
Sure.
And especially if you were to go further north towards the mountains of Crushbone Keep and the Slurry Sluice, you would definitely find some good ore there, but that'd be very dangerous locations. The Swamp of No Hope has, definitely iron deposits of pretty rare quality. Surefall Glade is very wild and not super tamed, and so there's no idea what might be up there. And there's always, of course, the rare monster parts that you can get from killing creatures.
Yeah. Monster parts sound fun.
Yeah, some of them you can smith into things. So, yep, Sky is your oyster, although Genesis is not recommended. A lot of people never return from Genesis.
Does look to be nice.
And even further south, definitely a location for ore would be the Field of Bone.
Yeah. In Ivory Dunes. Ivory is bone.
Yep, bone shards. So, what sounds... Karana, yeah. Yep, you would not find ore in the plains of Karana, but you would find Betty's vineyard if you wanted to do that a little bit on the way. Swing through, do some druidic upgrades, and then keep going.
Sure.
Good to me.
Yep.
All right. It sounds like we're going to the plains of Karana.
About the sun, just give it a 30 minutes.
Yeah, it'll go away. You might want to scooch one chair over. I think it's a little...
I know it's not to go.
You can just duck down and be extra tiny. I didn't kick the camera right there. Oh, darn. Well, we tried. You're just going to be blind. I got sunglasses out in the car.
I throw my pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
The pocket sand big suck up there.
Okay. And so, no one here is a member of the Sojourn, which is the Travelers Guild. Huh? Oh, then you won't be able to see? Okay. So, you guys are free to spend some of your coin to rent a cart, maybe get a mule or a chocobo looking kind of bird creature, a lizard dog, whatever you want to haul your cart.
I think I'll put up money for the cart.
Okay.
whatever can haul something that's going to be extra heavy because we'll be
Yeah.
gathering resources.
So going for strength, not speed.
So, like,
Okay.
you-
Endurance. Okay. So there is these very bulky lizards.
Okay.
They have shells similar to turtles, but they can actually run like a monitor lizard.
Okay.
And so fairly defensive if they get attacked while you're not there. They can just swoop with their shell.
Okay. How much get that to?
The cost is 500, but it's a 500 deposit as well. So 1,000 total. Okay.
Okay. And I'll pay for the card.
Okay. And the cart's cheap. It's like 100 gold.
Oh.
The main thing is getting the beast of burden back is what they're concerned with because it takes a long time to raise those little lizard puppies. Of course, yeah. And so these locations are fairly well mapped, thankfully. The Greater Fadark Forest is only mapped like a little ways into it. And so it's very dangerous there. And so there's a lot of risk reward when it comes to doing things in the Greater Fadark. You have been warned, and Betty's very familiar with it, there are apex creatures that are in each region of the world. Thankfully, the Plains of Karana does not appear to have one. I mean, it does, but it's a very, very docile, gigantic sheep. And so, thankfully, unless you really tick it off, you're fairly okay around big sheep. It's called the Great Fluff. And people like to follow it because it does shed its wool occasionally. And it's very, very high quality wool and make nice cloth gear. Not as strong as a mithril metal, but certainly improved over just basic cloth gear. And yes.
I'm gonna also get mining tools since I'm not a mining smithing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So mining tools, extra good potions, everyone gets 2 healing potions.
And it just uses your body stat for your mining stuff, and so that's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Awesome. And so, with that, we are ready to head out. Actually, specifically your physique stat for mining, your physique attribute, yeah.
Also, whenever the veteran quest is done, what my sort of main quest goal thing will be is like finding out the current situation.
Mm-hmm.
So gathering.
So studying horticulture and yeah. Sorry, there was a distracting bird outside. I just saw movement. So awesome. So yeah, we got our little mini missions all set up and aligned.
One guy, he's got how to play, and then one guy gave me a murder man to go kill him.
Oh god. That's funny. All right, so just business. You'd really have to piss somebody off to get assassinated. That would be quite unlikely.
Almost in 2 hours.
Yep.
You asked to be in the guild. That's what
I drank the tea.
He drank the tea of initiation.
Apparently, she didn't get my clothes. I was like, hey, wait.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, you guys buy any extra health potions? Any other stuff to prepare? We've got mining tools. We've got. They do give you 1 health potion guaranteed when you're in Sojourn, just as a nicety to the city. It's just a basic 10 health potion, nothing fancy. Yep. One thing to remember, because I often forget this for rogues, you can technically use one of your cunning charges to drink a potion when you're down, pop back up, and still have your full turn. Because normally you don't have your action, you have to use it. So. Yeah, it's fine. It's always good to have someone that's a member of the Bazaar to be a merchant for the group. Roll another roll.
I got 6.
Okay. There are a lot of someones around you. It's very hard to pick out who is doing what, but you do occasionally catch glances from people. And it's a lot of different people of different shapes and sizes, ages. You see this shifty little kid look at you. Yeah, she's got golden blonde hair. She's wearing a white robe, kind of what you would expect to find of a citizen of Sanctuary. And she's just like, waddles away, does her own thing. Just, kind of watching you Of all the people, she's the one that is the most overt, like not hiding it very well. And then she notices Betty. Her eyes widen. Mrs. Off-White! And she runs over to you and gives you a hug. And you're familiar with her. She is Anna. And Anna is the daughter of the matron of Sanctuary. Anita is the mom. And they look very similar, like just almost like a mini-me. And she's like, Betty, what are you doing? You never leave the city. What kind of journey?
My mom.
Can I come?
Well, I'll have you know I did pass the trial and showing. I'm able to leave the city. About 12 years old.
Yeah, at this point. You can definitely come with us.
Well, you have to ask your mom.
You really had to ask Mom all this stuff.
There's probably a reason for that.
I am a teenager, he says. And I have the right to move when I want.
Your age does not. And
Hey, you're new. Who are you?
I am blunt. Sit up and do it.
He's like Trump.
Exactly.
Says you're a dwarf, but not from here. You're still new. Did you recently pass your trial?
Yes, I did.
Oh, cool. Now, what did you guys do?
I'd rather not say.
Not a single person.
Well, just slap her on the shoulder, be like, "Good for you."
We try to slap her a little too hard, and then that spell that prevents you from hurting people kicks in.
Yeah, it's
Slap at you. Like, you're new. Very new.
yes.
I love it. And so,
No intent.
he said,
How old is a middle-aged dwarf? What? 200?
at least 80.
80? I think 80 is like just turning adult.
Yeah.
I think middle age is like 200.
Years old.
250.
More than once.
Okay.
He says,
Yeah.
well, I'll have you know you age a third slower here, so I'm technically the mental age of someone who is 36. Just tell me what I am older than him, probably. Well, he's got an assassination mark.
Yeah.
And it gets
that-
spicy, and you're new. What did you do to this thing?
I became dad.
That's
Trust me, it worked. That's
mom's not like that, right?
I apologize. He's one of the less sophisticated. Yeah, I apologize for that. He's one of the less sophisticated ones in the group.
I like spending time in Sin Solace, so I know. Like,
Yeah.
There's a reason he put them that part, and there's a reason they're attracted to that part.
I just had my hand on my dairy.
She's spotted up.
She's like 12, dude. Here.
You go with
Hey,
us.
put one of these in your mouth and chill out.
No, you're gonna make me fall asleep. I know this trick. Get that thing away from me.
No, that's
No.
no. This is only 99% potency. You won't sleep.
No, we're only being side against Brazil. He's not a member of Sin Solace after all. That's the only reason he got drugged there.
She got you, dude. She got you. Yeah.
Yeah, you should go out to the fall.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Keep
Hey,
blocking
we
me.
should-
Keep blocking me. Keep blocking me. My bad, dude. Sorry.
Get back at everything.
Yeah.
I know.
It seems we only have a stick. I'm getting threatened by a little kid. So. Yep.
I mean, bro, you did kind of initiate. Honest. Yeah.
Cool.
There's not really anybody watching. Oh, we actually have 4 viewers now.
Oh yeah, I told my sister.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if you guys want to respond in chat, I'll definitely respond to you guys. I'll just try to talk a little louder so this can pick me up. I think it can pick me up from over there. Yeah, let me try adding the camera. Yeah. Okay, camera audio should be picking us up fairly well. I don't have any filters on it, but hopefully it won't be too loud. If I talk really loud, kind of goes into the red, but otherwise we're good. Okay, so we have 2 viewers. I may have blown their ears out. I did it. But yeah, so we are prepared to go, it sounds like. Were you guys wanting to get any other supplies before we head out?
What about food?
Food's good. It's kind of assumed you guys are bringing plenty of food at this point. It's not super expensive to buy food, so we'll just kind of hand wave that part away.
So it's like,
to pick up a little bit.
oh yeah, bring some snacks, some potent snacks.
Okay, let's see, had to turn you down, but also echo like. Yeah, it might be picking up the lapel mic and the camera audio.
Yeah, I might want to turn that off.
Yeah, let me put the decibels down on the lapel. Is that better? Is it no longer echoing?
Test it again and see if it
Testing, testing. Yeah, I turned the lapel off on here, so hopefully it'll.
Yeah, I might not register.
Hey, it's correct. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and start charging these.
Alright.
Well, since it's quiet in here, I think the camera can pick us all up if you guys want to try talking.
Hello. Tonight. He's a bit farther away. I'll have to be a bit loud.
Project.
I'm not great at that.
All right, stick tune. You get to take a rest. Start charging.
So charge is the minute.
Indeed.
Do we have any magic users, by the way? Because we could probably get some mana.
Panther?
No, don't got anyone that's actually a mage, ironically.
Yeah.
Well, and there's also the option of going to the guild and hiring people. And we haven't done that.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. We need extra people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what type of person would you be looking for? You've currently got a druid who can transform into Big Bear if need be. You've got very much not tanky but rogue. You've got very, very much not tanky bard. And we've got very tanky cleric.
Very tanky, but doesn't hit very hard and mostly is supposed to hit.
That part.
So maybe a berserker or just a generic fighter.
Yeah, just
Like a warrior or a berserker, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's roll the dice and see which one we get. It's a 6. You get my favorite.
Of course.
It's always up. Goodbye, mini for him. Well, actually, I'm gonna use a. Did you get the dagger, lady?
yes.
Okay, awesome. So, another good one for unrolling to me.
I don't think we ever fashioned a mini for them.
No, I need to make one for him. This guy looks adventurous enough. This will work.
Next thing we get the our person that killed us and
Does he have to get?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I don't know what this would be called, but how about one person that's good like at tracking or
Like a ranger type.
So that would be survival skill. So your druid's probably pretty good at that. So we've got a good tracker. So let's see, correct, kind of, sort of, or something. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we are ready to head out and travel. Umbrel introduces himself to y'all. Howdy. Nice to meet you. I'm a warrior of some renown. I'm the 2nd level. We're abstracting out. Because we all should be level 2. Yeah. And so for Betty, I need to make sure you're level 2 for your hit points. So let me see your sheet when you have a moment.
I think we had you at level 1 before. Yep, definitely more health than you had before. So it's 8 plus 8 plus 8. You should get 24. It's a lot more durable than you were before. Okay,
And I had 26 health.
24. Because you're also base 8.
Okay.
Actually, we're all 24 hit points, ironically. Why is this freaking out on me? It's plugged in well over here. Maybe it was underneath, not plugged in well enough. Okay, here you go. Alrighty, so with that said, we are ready to venture forth. You've spent probably about 2 hours of your list. You've got about 21 hours left. And so, what kind of traveling are we doing? Are we doing a fast pace? Are we really running this lizard dog into the ground at first, just trying to get some speed?
How long would it take to get to the winery?
The winery's not far. It would be probably about a 4-hour ride
Okay.
at a decent pace.
So do we want to rush to the winery and then?
I think
we could take our time.
decent pace to the winery.
Yeah.
And heading somewhere else that we can start.
Fast.
All right. So you manage a decent pace. To the best of your knowledge, no one's followed you yet.
I want to make sure.
Oh,
I got a 6.
a 6.
Oh, good.
So it does not appear anyone has followed you yet. You're really keeping an eye on it. You do know that there was a lot of people that witnessed you leave, and they saw the direction you went, but no one has, at this point, pursued you. So, with that said, you come upon your vineyard, your winery vineyard, and the grapes are doing quite well. They're a reasonably big size, about a grapefruit size.
The grapes?
Yeah, the grapes.
Jesus.
Remember,
Christ.
paradise, everything's huge here when it comes to plants. And so they are looking a little wilted, though. I said some rain would help, or a little water. And for you, we can just roll a survival roll and see how well your druidic magics work.
All right.
It's going to be a +6.
All right. 9.
9, okay. And Betty, do you want to give that a little oomph?
Like
A
inspiration.
little inspiration?
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so that's going to bring that up a bit higher. And so it adds your performance to the roll, so that's another +6, which brings you up to a 15, if I did my math correct, which is very good. And so you conjure forth a rain cloud above, you make the soil extra fecund, that's a fun word, fecund, and you even summon some aphids, or excuse me, not aphids, things that eat aphids. What are they? Ladybugs, some very large ladybugs to fight off the very large aphids. And so this vineyard is hooked up, and they have made good on their promise. And so when you guys come back, it'll be interesting to see how high the yield is and how quick it is. Okay, good pit stop. All right, so that was about 4 hours. So you were down to -6 hours. Yep. So that'd be about right. Yeah. So you're at 17 hours remaining. Dun dun. You took about an hour there, so you're at 16 hours left. Okay. And so you guys are free to continue traveling in any direction you wish.
Where are we eventually going to Vadar?
I believe so.
Could go there. We're almost there anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay. So you take a immediate northeasterly approach, and you go there quickly, normal pace. How we move it?
Do we want to exhaust our gambling?
Oh, I can go out.
Yeah, we should probably save that for whenever it's somewhere.
Or something bad happens, we can.
Yeah.
So just like a normal pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like last time.
Proving shit is bad.
Yeah. Okay. And while you've been there at the winery and the vineyard, You have noticed a lot of people traveling around. This is a active hub of commerce. People hauling big, huge, giant pumpkins on huge carts with 2 oxes. Giant cabbages, cabbage merchants. My cabbages. And so all sorts of fun things like that. Roll a perception again just to notice if any of them have been giving you guys your extra looks.
Got a 2.
A 2. Okay. Plus your mind stat. You're unsure. It's very inconclusive. You're kind of paranoid at this point, and so you kind of thought you saw this person looking at you, but then you didn't. And they didn't. You're like, no, I know they didn't look at you.
Can I try to help them out?
Sure.
I rolled a 1, so.
One.
Right, that was a 5.
5. Okay. You did see the cabbage farmer look his way at least 3 times.
All right.
Sorry,
It looks like
should go a little. Oh, my leg.
It's hard to say if they're scoping him out or if they're like, what's going on with this shaky guy over here? All right.
so much to drink. I'd say what we could plan is that we start off heading in a different direction,
Mhm.
so we're at least out of eyeshot, and then start making our way around to Faylark.
We need to go into trees instead of be on the road.
Take
out of our
road.
steps.
Yeah, a bit of,
Okay.
bit of trickery.
Yeah.
All right. We'll just set.
Take this
Okay.
demon road.
So go ahead and roll a survival check to see how well you hide your tracks.
All right.
No, just
10.
leader. Okay, nice. So you're really good about making sure you guys stay to the tall grasses of the fields of Krana, and you do your best to not leave any wagon tracks behind. You have them get out and kind of brush a little bit as you're going. And so, to the best of your knowledge, it does not look like anyone has started to pursue you, and you've successfully gone southeast, and then now you turn and go straight north towards the forest. Okay, awesome. And so, I would say you probably have at this point 10 hours left on your assassination tour, as it were. Did that pop up over there? Nope. Okay. I'm just gonna pull up the map real quick. All right, this is the one I was looking for.
And then this is for once we get there.
Mhm.
I also have a plan on how we could camouflage the cart and everything to keep us better hidden at night.
I like it.
Okay.
But that'll be for when we get there.
Okay.
Seems like we should only travel maybe at night instead of daytime, or left around night.
Yeah.
Avoid suspicious.
Okay, open this up. Okay. So. This is a very big map. Let's start down here at the bottom. So you are at the edge of the greater Faylark Forest. There we go. That's this. And you guys are coming up from the south, so you're going to position your minis over here. The grid's a little hard to see, but hopefully you can make it. Here's the stick of grabbing things now. Stick of shuffling. Yes. Oh yeah, the war thing where you shuffle.
Yeah.
We need to get one of those. That would be good. Just use a long window squeegee.
I can be up.
I'll be in the middle of y'all.
I'll go front.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you guys come upon the forest, and what do you guys decide to do? You said you wanted to hide the cart.
Mm-hmm. And just us in general too.
Okay.
Ideally, we can find a small cave or like a little cliff sort of thing. But if,
Put her back up.
yeah,
There are trees, so
if not, we can go up against a tree and like for the cave-in idea, we can coat it in some like earth and some grass and try to make it blend
Well,
into the.
if a rogue
Cliff.
or some people are gonna assassinate me, they're gonna try to catch it on fire.
But How can they catch it on fire? They can't see it.
No,
True. I got puppet Sam, so
you do. Blind.
yeah.
All right.
They're very fast. So
Okay. So you guys enter the forest and get the look. You've got a forest clearing. There is a little bit of a high ground in front of you that, oops, goes up with a giant redwood tree. It's approximately a 10-foot rise once you get up there. So it might be defensible, but it's a little overt. And there are a lot of herbs and other plant-like substances around if you were to try to collect some.
So,
And lizard.
Develop camouflage first before we
Mhm.
do any collecting.
Okay. Now, as a fun thing, you do know beast speech, and so you can actually communicate with a lizard turtle bro if you want to give him advice or ask him to like hide in certain spots or be a guard alert.
Yeah. I think I'll do that.
Okay. Name's Sven.
Nice to meet you, Sven. Name's Lady Ivan. We're in a little bit of a sticky situation right now.
Sticky like honey.
We'll go with that, yeah.
Honey is delicious.
Yeah, I lost some honey too, man.
Have honey?
Not with me, no.
Oh.
When we get back, I can buy you some. You've been a real trooper, man.
Thanks.
Hmm.
There's not a lot going on there. Like, if you know lizards, they're pretty dumb.
Yeah.
Like their mind stats is 0. They're not working on many syllables there.
I'll try to put it as, I guess, as dumbly as I can, as simply as I can. Alright. Bad men are coming after us. We need to hide and stay silent.
Hide men silent. Yes.
you
There you go.
I hide silent?
Yes. Are you good at that?
Starts burrowing into the ground right where he's at.
You're good at that. Alright, sweet.
By the end of it, he thinks he's fully hidden, but his shell's just sticking out of the earth. Might want to like throw some branches on that or something. Maybe.
Yeah, I'll grab some and
So just
stick them on there with mud and
I'm
stuff.
rolling a stealth roll for there. That's a 3. That works. He's got enough. All right.
Nice.
Occasionally, you see the leaves shuffle a little bit, but for the most part,
Yeah, he
so
just,
good.
just looks like a little bum.
Yep, bumping the earth. Awesome.
Alright, big man, you take it easy here.
Yes. Easy. Yes. Like easy. Okay. I didn't think I'd be a lizard turtle today, but here we are. All right. So, you're making your preparations. What else do you do?
set up traps.
Okay. You guys bring some traps?
I am a trap.
You didn't say you brought traps. That would have been smart.
Yeah.
But hindsight's 2020. So
Yeah.
you can set up some basic snare traps and stuff, maybe with some
I mean, we are with branches, and I could cut some to make like some Rambo traps.
I imagine you just holding 2 sticks to hide.
Yeah, we can
Rolls a nat 6 on stealth.
we can strategically place twigs that'll snap.
Perfect. Okay.
Or have a branch someone steps through a line, hit someone with something.
I guess really most of the work will be set to camouflaging the car and to making it livable.
Okay. That works.
Haven't seen fires.
No fires. I won't.
No fires.
And you're also in a big forest. Fires are
Good.
kind of sketchy. All
I
right.
see someone else is on fire.
Someone else was like, so what? The dwarf over here is like, the fire's so uncomfortable.
No fires. No fires for at least a couple of days. Until this thing stops counting.
Oh, metal breastplate gets cold.
Take it
I'll
off.
just have to.
Eat it.
I'm not taking it off.
Okay.
He was. We're gonna have to keep watching until we're done.
Well, y'all watch me while I sleep.
Sure.
And about that time, the celestial disk in the sky starts flipping to darkness.
What's my time thing say now?
And it goes from high noon to midnight in the span of about 5 minutes.
This will make it easier.
Yep. I still got 16 hours left.
Sure, let's get to work.
Okay?
Yep.
So I'll let you guys make your preparations on there.
We could look for like little poison or barbs or something to make difficult training or.
Well, they were discussing what to do. Betty was sitting over to the side watching, sipping her wine, and she was very quietly whittling spikes.
Yeah.
Sticks.
It's a
Spikes.
psychopath. Oh, lady sits here doing this.
That's for me.
And these are to like set up a perimeter so that if something steps on them,
Yeah.
we will know.
Sounds good.
Use some guerrilla tactics.
Yeah, we need to also make sure the trap is hidden also. So,
Mhm.
Put some rules over them.
yeah.
Just had someone look in the building like, what the hell are they doing? I was like, join us. We're not a cult yet.
Man, what are you talking about? I've been to gold for like a year here.
Cars. You definitely are probably going to have some enemies show up. One would assume.
I hide.
Let's see. When it gets close,
Is there any herbs I can make something poison? Or
Consult me on that, man.
Yep.
I bet he could look around and find
Enough
some.
dose.
yeah, I need enough dose to knock somebody out.
You could actually even put some on the end of the points.
Yeah.
Spikes. That's how it's done.
Plus one. with
what
strength.
is your number, by the way?
Me?
14, I think.
Should be.
Or 12. Probably 12.
Because
He's gone up
a
with.
skill chant for
You had to buff him up for 10 minutes.
it's +2 armor.
Mm-hmm.
What is my armor?
Should be 16.
Mm-hmm.
I know the map of my own game. Yay.
Better than anyone else.
My armor's cloth, so what?
Actually, I think the really hypercritical guy who chimes in all the time on Discord knows my map better than me.
Probably.
He's really good. He's a little too critical at times, but at the same time, he helps me iron things out, so I appreciate that.
So my armor's cloth. What is it?
Yeah, in total. While wielding a rapier. So if you put your rapier away, you become extra squishy.
That's good.
Or should I do health things? Well, that's 6
You can
rounds.
do both.
Can I?
As long as you've got the
Morale for it?
morale for it.
Okay. So the courage part is for. Oh, that does say 60 rounds. And
So 10
faith
minutes.
is 60 rounds. So when it gets to the minute, to the last minute, that's when I'll do my
Okay.
chance.
Once his 24 hours start.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that works. Okay. So you make your preparations. Everything sounds good.
Mhm.
The final minute occurs. You begin your 2 chants.
Yeah.
You feel yourself have this beautiful silvery gold sheen of armor kind of appear around you. You kind of knock on it, and it's quite solid. And then you also feel emboldened. Your chest pops out. You feel, oh, I feel like I could take on a lion as you were buffed by courage.
Yeah.
You have 15 additional hit points. I need to fix courage. I need it to scale willpower as well.
Now we have 2 hours to fight who's ever coming.
Yep.
I will
I'm
reposition to where
And immune to
Yeah,
frighteners. That's cool.
Okay. So go ahead and position yourselves on the board where you feel would be the safest.
Right there.
I can wait.
that does beg the question where
Where are they coming from?
Where are we? Where are they coming from? That sort of thing.
Where did we sort of hole ourselves? I guess against a tree, since there's no real island.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is that high ground spot if you want a little
We
bit.
couldn't have a look if we wanted to.
Let's go to the high.
Okay.
Good idea.
Is there a tree at the high ground?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's put our backs against the tree.
You didn't have to
Look at the tree first before you do it. I'm looking at the tree. I don't trust.
investigate the tree. That's fine.
You got a 6.
6. Okay.
If no one's up there.
So looking at the tree, no one's up there, but the tree looks at you. You see one giant eye.
Got this again. You talk to it.
Well, we just need you going to introduce yourself. You just bumped into me.
You first.
That's quite rude.
You first.
The name's Lady Ivan. I'm a druid, and we need a place to stay the night.
Ah, you seek succor beneath my boughs. Not bowels. Bow as in tree.
I think he was more about the sucker part.
Both parts.
Does this one not speak proper common where you are from?
We need you to guard.
He's a little bit
On edge.
diminished.
I'm sorry I was shrugged for an hour or how long.
I'm sorry if I insulted the one who is diminished.
Here, want some?
Alright.
Here, want some sand? It makes you feel better.
I do not wish for sand, little one.
Pocket sand, the tree.
One of the branches reaches down at you and past your head really softly. He considers you almost like a special needs child at this point. He is very concerned about your well-being.
Oh,
My name is Old Roots,
Great to meet you, Alders.
as it is great to meet you.
how many trees are here? Of you?
Just me. I'm the guardian of this here clearing.
Can you watch out for anybody that comes around here? Besides us?
What someone's would come around here besides you?
So Simpson.
You know, just
This guy got himself into a bit of a mess in town.
take from an old lady. Sorry, she drugged
Long
me.
story short, we're being hunted down.
I don't know my butthole's still intact.
Ah, you are prey, and a predator seeketh you.
Indeed.
It is the natural way for predator to seek prey. I would potentially be breaking my oaths if I allowed the prey to escape the predator. But are you from the forest, little ones?
Yes.
I'd say I am.
Roll deception. It'll be a spirit roll, and I think you're good at deception, so you get an natural one.
Let's not go.
Ah,
Tell the truth.
the diminished one makes very good jokes despite being diminished. That's horrible. I'm trying to be respectful to this. Am I going too hard on it?
No.
Okay. I had to ask the special ed teacher to make sure.
No worries.
So, good old sped. Alright. So, if you are not from the forest, where are you from?
Here.
I think my character would be from the forest, or at least very close to it, to where he'd be able to tell.
From another forest, yeah.
Yeah, one.
Far away, I feel.
Yeah, we got.
Farther than even my roots can reach.
Is there another plane of existence?
Ah, you are outsiders then. The
Other
mist
ones.
fallen,
Mistfall, yes.
except this one. This one smells of fine grape berries. Fermented grape berries. Natural even to us. Do you have some fermented grape berries juice that I widen the tree and mouth appears?
Don't put your hand in. Just reach in there, snap your arm.
So
Go for the nose.
my eye.
It has been a while since I've had a nip, I believe the word is.
So I suggest trade.
Ah, trade is not the nature of the wilds, but it is the nature of you. I will respect your nature. What could I trade?
So I could trade you some of my berry juice for you to allow us to stay overnight safely and make sure that no harm comes to us.
This I cannot promise, because I cannot assure your safety. That is up to you.
Can you assure us that you will not harm us?
Oh, I would never.
I'm not worried about this thing killing me.
I can, however, alert you should I notice other creatures.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Okay.
Please rest and be well beneath my branches. And I would like the bubbly, I believe it is called.
And you won't tie us up with your roots while asleep.
Oh, heavens, no. Unless that's your cane. You walked into that. That was good. That was good.
Trust me, Trey, I've only been tied up to a chair once. Don't know what happened. That's not my style. Don't know what happened.
So my group, we're in agreement to make the trade.
And no pink is allowed.
You can give him one bottle and says, that was but a thimble.
Or
Perhaps 9 more would suffice.
Do we have a
I've got one barrel.
A full barrel.
Well,
Why? This is a
full
great.
and then you fight with us?
Today has been a great greeting. All right, so you give him the barrel, and you just see this tray basically.
she's just a Starbucks lady one.
Yeah, the Starbucks lady. Meat Canyon. And then you see the tray kind of sway a little bit like a willow in the wind.
Oh, that drunk.
Indeed, a fine vintage.
Great. Now we got a drunk tree. Don't know if we're gonna be safe or not.
And he's kind of sleeping a little bit.
Oh no.
Where is he?
That hold his grape juice.
I'm one of Granny's grape juice.
That's a good word for it. I like it.
so should I name the bar?
Yeah, Granny grape juice. I'll do that. Would Betty wouldn't be called Granny though? I don't know. How would she feel about
She'd be
her?
the best Granny.
I mean, every kid would like think of her as Granny.
True. Okay. So, time passes. It is nightfall. Is one of you keeping watch, or are you relying on your tree brother? Who has?
Large water that we
Oh no, I am.
remember.
Yes. Yeah, I don't need too much sleep, and I see quite well in the dark, as it were. So,
He's still like half, no, dark elf.
he's dark elf, yeah.
Dark elf. So they even.
Yeah, he's good, and they meditate for 4 hours. I'll stay up with him. Okay. Play poker. Yeah.
And those are
He whips out some cards. I'm not great at it, and I end up losing quite a bit of money. Watching over his shoulder at the deals. Alright. So, we'll both roll perception. With advantage. Okay, I rolled a 4. Plus his techniques, or his mind stat is a 1, so I rolled a 5.
I got a 3 both times.
Okay. And so your mind stat for perception is a 1, I think, as well. For you, go ahead and roll it as survival, since you're, not just perceiving, but you're in the wilds, and you're listening for noises and things that you'd be familiar with.
That's 1.
That's a 4. Okay, that's better. All right, so you got a +6. So that'll be a 10. Nice. Listening through the vibrations in the ground as you're sitting cross-legged on the ground playing poker, you feel a small thrum in nature around you. You hear birds get ever so quieter from the night birds. You feel that something's a little off. And your tree friend, who has lent you his roots to feel through, you feel something coming from the west.
Like a vibration.
Small steps, quiet steps, very much intentional steps. With
My
something
timer
stalking.
I can let go.
How much my timer say?
Well, you guys are asleep currently. You haven't been woken up yet.
Like, alright, I'll go. Think no time.
All right. How we handling this? Do I just go straight in? Or are we waking them up first?
Get the others up. I'll keep watch, and if anything goes southern, go south.
Go southern. Sorry.
Then go southern.
Sorry. It's Uncle's voice. I have to draw upon the inner southern masculinity of my heritage. All right. So Umbro says, fine. Goes and wakes you up. Hey. Yes. Diminished one. Beyond the ready, they're here. Hey. Well, let's see how well you've been sleeping in your breastplate.
I'm surprised you haven't fallen off.
Pretty what would that?
Just a body roll. See how you're finding. So being a dwarf, you're used to pulling all-nighters in your mail and your
Yeah.
breastplate. Very good form fitting. Betty, how was your sleep then?
Oh, I sleep like a baby.
Yep. Okay. Umbra wakes you up and says, ma'am, sleep a little long.
She was letting too.
It's time.
Whoa.
You need to do what I do best and what you hired people. About that time, you
gotta tie us together with your roots. That wasn't important.
that wasn't pretty. No, this is Umbral talking. Alright, so if you don't mind scooching. You're that way, sorry. Trying to not kick the baby. So, it's kind of hard to see with the screen. I might just take the screen down. But you've got 4 people coming. One of them is trying their best to hide over here. What did you roll? So it was really good, wasn't it? 10. A 10, yeah. And one is over here. And 2 are right here. A little bit forward as if they're the first ones to approach. So Umbral, after waking everybody up, says, here, which one?
I don't think he had it.
I did. Big masculine dude.
Oh, okay.
With the beard.
Yeah.
Slides down this 10-foot slope right to here and says, come at me, you sons of bitches. And we start combat. Okay.
And I'm gonna go to hell.
And no one is surprised. Both people were aware of each other. So, standard roll.
I got 6.
So I guess my first action is my chance, right?
Yeah, we're assuming you kind of kept those going
Okay.
as you woke. Well, you were asleep, so actually you couldn't have.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
was saying. Like that's probably my first.
Thing you're going for. Okay. So they got a 3 plus. So rolled a total of 7 with baddies. So it's not a hard rule, but just a recommendation for people watching that we roll the enemies as one roll and just kind of take what their average of their stats would be. So in this case, it was a 4 bonus on a 3 roll. And we do that just to kind of keep the turns a little bit snappier and quicker. All right, Slade, what was your roll? You rolled a nat 6, so you're first. All right. Ivan. Lady Ivan bringing up the rear.
Yeah.
Just waiting for the perfect moment to strike, right?
Yeah. So, would there be any plus on that?
Not when it's a nat 1, you immediately go past.
Darn.
And Blunt is also first. So you guys are going to team up around. Which is good since you're going to be buffing him up anyway. On your next turn, please. Betty, what's your roll? Do you still need dice?
I'll roll for
You're lucky. 4. 4 plus your attunement, I believe, is 4.
it's 4, yeah.
Okay, so it's an 8. So you also go before the foes by just a smidge. Here's your smidge. So you guys can all do a team up round with all 3 of you. So have you done one of those before, Mom? I don't think so. So a team up round's really fun. It's where you get to roll or do your actions at the same time. So you might decide to do something and then move away, or tell them, hey, I'm blowing people up in this whole area, move away from them. However you want to do it. And I forgot to roll for number. He also got a 1. So he just rushes in and starts the fight but goes last. Because of course.
I did not think this
Like,
far.
hit me first.
Well, I will say he started the fight in the defensive stance. So let's
Okay,
say he's
yeah.
doing that. He's like, come at me, sons of bitches. So he's letting him go first. All right, so put him on here so I don't get.
So it's dark, right?
Yeah, so it's hard to see. It is dark. You guys haven't illuminated anything.
So can I make this invisible?
You absolutely can make someone invisible.
Can I make the group invisible?
Only one person. And there's one person that is definitely trying to not be seen. This guy.
So I can make him and myself invisible.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, one person.
Well, then I want to make him.
Okay. Do you want to wait till he does its attacks and stuff and hides first?
Well, I thought maybe if he was invisible, it would make it easier for him to do anything.
It would, but he would break it after one attack. So it depends on what our goal is. If our goal is to keep him not hurt, as is probably the main.
It probably would be more strategic to have you. Would she reveal her invisibility if she does anything else?
Yeah, if you begin a chant or cast another spell, it breaks your invisibility. So it's really powerful, but it's still limited.
Not the like sneaky. Yeah. I mean, that would be good. I mean, you have plus armor and you have plus health points. So if you want to do like an actual attack
Yeah.
instead of hide,
Hey, I can do the same
So
shit.
hiding as part of his attacks is good.
Yeah.
It's a +5.
oh yeah, sneak, sneak, and
Sneaky, sneaky.
All right. And the enemies, from what you can gather, what's your ancestry again? Are you human or are you something
I
like
believe I'm human.
human? Okay. So you don't see super well in the dark, so you're having a -5 penalty to hit. From best you can make it out, you see a robe-wielding character that appears to be flowing with his movements, so you kind of interpret that might be a monk.
Okay.
You see a raging minotaur,
Okay.
and so you assume that might be a berserker or a fighter of some sort. You see a woman, elderly, with a staff over there, and you were the only one that immediately notices, along with Lady Ivan, that there's this another sneaky boy like yourself over here trying to hide.
Okay, we put our check over there.
So we got Blunt and Slade. So Blunt, are you going to go ahead and start chanting at him?
yes.
Okay, which chant are you using first?
I will be doing the defense one first.
Okay, so the Armor of Faith.
Armor of Faith.
Okay. What's your chant? I was like your chants.
I don't know.
No.
Sure.
Okay. Master of the Forge, I command thee. All armor beckons to my call, and my anvil strikes forth.
Something like that, yeah.
And so you'll say Armor of Faith on your next turn. That'll work. Chants are fun, y'all.
I got a still.
Okay. So you go to hide.
Got a 2.
That's enough.
Yeah.
And so where are you hiding?
Do I have to point at him?
Huh?
Because that sort of not work if I had to point at him.
You know where he's at, and since he's an ally of yours, you connect with his spirit. We'll just mumbo jumbo that together.
Like tall grass that I could kind of.
You are not a
It-
Pokemon. There are bushes right in front of you.
Okay, so I want to hide in the bushes.
We did sort of fortify, so.
Yeah.
Move the screen over a little bit if it'll let us. I don't think it will. No, because it's the edge of it.
Probably just move the camera a little bit. Maybe angle it behind.
I think what I can do is make this a window, move it over like that. That'll work.
Oh.
We can just move our minis over if you don't mind. Roughly where they were. Now we can all see it better. I couldn't see either. I was like, oh, where is everything? And Stealthy Boy was over there behind that tree, and she was more like up here.
That's true.
Okay. So who are you going for?
Hmm.
You were well hidden in the bush, so not expecting your attack.
Over this one.
All right, the big boy.
Yeah, how to use. Which one would be better, headshot or aim shot?
Well, you have -5 because you can't see very well.
Yeah.
You've got +5 because you're hidden,
Mm-hmm.
and you get a 0 bonus if it's headshot, and you get +5 from your technique. So all of that adds up to a +5 to hit with the roll of your dice. So if they're fairly tanky and armored, or have good unarmored defense, as both of those would, headshot would be kind of hard to land.
Okay, so I'll probably aim shot if I can.
That +10 to hit.
Yeah. That's a 4.
And that'll hit.
Yeah.
All right, so you go to strike him with a very precise dagger throw.
Yeah.
All right, or throwing knife.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so you connect and hit him right in the shoulder with your first strike. You hear there's a minotaur roar starts to unleash.
Oh no. Don't need to kill him.
Okay. You gonna hide again and attack again, or just attack again?
I'm gonna hide again.
Okay. And your damage for that is gonna be your physique, so 4 + 6, so 10 damage to Minnow Boy. He does not appear to be bloodied yet.
Got a 1.
Oh no, the first time trying to hide that didn't work.
I know.
So you kind of get in the bushes and your eyes are kind of illuminated a little bit in the moonlight. It is a full moon out, but there's a little bit of illumination, not much. All right, so they know you're there, but you're not sure that they know you're there. You attack again, or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Let's see. Got 2.
Got 2. So 2 + 10 + 5 -5 barely hits this guy. So you see him start to try to dodge out of the way of this next one. Hits him in the next shoulder. And you see him kind of bleeding out profusely from the wounds now. He is below half health.
Yay.
Okay, so that's your stuff done. And then you were wanting to make him invisible? Okay. So you and you're invisible? Do you stay where you're at, or do you move back, or?
I'm gonna hide.
Where's the stick of truth?
Right, yeah.
You move 6 squares. You can probably get behind the tree. Yeah, I think so. More or less 6.
It's kind of
Same for me.
see the grids.
Yeah, it's very thin lines. Okay. So Betty moves behind, makes you invisible. Blunt, do you move forward to attack or do anything as part of chanting? Or do you stay where you're at?
I could probably move forward, maybe side by
Yeah.
next to Humble.
And you are
The guy with the
And do you charge to move forward to get in that free attack? You
Sure.
Stay there. Okay.
Yeah.
Who are you going? He is below half health and is unharmed.
I'll go the below half health. Does he have armor?
Nope, but he is definitely a berserker and makes him to fight without armor.
Okay, so I'll do a leap strike.
All right, so you leap strike in from 3 feet. Go ahead and don't use your stamina point for the dash because you are close enough to leap strike.
Yeah.
And so, okay.
And that's a +5.
Just for chat, is everything coming in well as far as audio still? Just hoping everything's going well.
So that's 7. But this is, I don't know if this is level 2.
Yeah, no, that's all uploaded. Your abilities don't change as you level up.
Okay. Okay.
So it's 4 for your physique plus 6 damage. Because with your body stat, you would be able to leap 2 floors.
Okay.
So that's 3 plus 6 plus that. So that's 10 damage with a big leap in with your mace.
Okay.
And he is at death's door.
Yeah.
So done enough to knock him out.
Yeah, boogie.
So he's not dead, but he's in the process of dying. And now that you guys can see them, they all do have the symbol of Sin's Solace.
Does the since we're outside the city, do we
Ooh,
honor the
that's true. I forgot.
maybe kill them or?
Well, that's the fun part when assassinations happen. You get carte blanche to do what you wish. It's usually considered bad form to kill somebody if you have the option not to.
Yeah.
But at that
That's
point,
why-
they're in the Assassin's Guild. They know what they signed up for.
Yeah.
You at least have one captured just in case.
Well, and these also might be your future people you fight with,
Yeah.
comrades. So you just take all that into account with what you feel is appropriate.
Yeah.
So I'm just like sort of singing along my little chant, and then I just go in.
Go over here, sign the chain. I love it. I love it.
Just look over.
Okay. And now it is Zipfo's turns. Life. Okay.
And I can't do a defensive stance.
No, because you've already done all your actions.
Okay.
So, lady over here begins chanting and starts to say, I conjure forth the clouds above. I will fight, not like a dove. I am the falcon that strikes from above. She's doing call lightning.
In a forest.
In a forest. She does not care. And so definitely a druid of some type, probably. Not necessarily, but probably. And this guy goes and tries to hit you with Crushing Wave, which ignores your armor. As he is in fact a monk. Gonna do math. So that's 5 hit me. Plus 2 is 7. Plus 5 is 12, which does beat your defense without armor. Your armor's adding +8. And it ignores armor with Crushing Wave.
That makes me more squishy than.
Without armor, yeah.
Yes.
Not all enemies have armor avoiding things. The monks tend to, and berserkers tend to. All right, and so.
Right. Like, how can you ignore armor?
All right.
Have armor is there for.
So,
It's just like hit me in the.
yeah, because you're 8 defense without armor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, does bust through your armor. It's like an overhand kick that goes straight for your head, basically. The Crushing Wave kick. And so, that does damage that I forget the amount of. Give me 1 second.
It's gonna make me unconscious right away.
Probably not. Maybe.
It's 90% chance.
You already got one guy unconscious on turn 1, so.
True.
All right, and go ahead and give me a resist. Not a resist, but a. Is it change?
Resolve.
Resolve. Not a resolve, sorry, a endure roll. The top left. You should write your endure roll right here.
And so it's 3.
3 plus 4. Yeah. Because it should be equal to your. Well, actually, it should be a 4 because you updated it to.
That's resolve.
Yeah, your resolve buffs your.
My endure.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
So
4 plus your.
4, 5, 6.
That beats a 5, so you're still in there. You didn't hit her.
Good job. So what is that, like half?
Rolled a 1 on the second one, so you're good on the second. The second one comes up and you block it with your shield and you kind of fling his foot. And he's a little goopy, and so he goes,
It's just like a wet slap on my.
yeah, he looks like a wet slap. You can see her like. All right, so let me find that damage for you real fast. I believe it's 9 plus physique, but I want to be sure. Crushing Wave 6 plus physique, so you take 10 damage. No, 11. Nope. No, they only have 4 physique. Yeah, so you take 10 damage.
Okay, so I'm at 14 now.
Yeah, you're still good. Still hanging in there. Yeah, they only get 4 physique. Alright, so that is Monk's turn. Or it would be if he didn't spend a focus or a discipline point to attack you one more time. I rolled another one. This dice is being a little swingy today, and that's fine. So this monk's like basically just 3 kicks, whoosh, whoosh, just like rotating with one kick and the other. And the last 2 you just like slaps against your shield. All right, so she's chanting, and this guy being hidden goes to. So you're invisible and you stayed there, or did you move?
Stay there.
Okay. This guy takes a shot at him. And I rolled a 6 because my dice are swinging today. And so it's a critical hit, even though he is being defensive. But because he is defensive, remember, you cannot take extra damage from criticals when you are defensive, which is very smart for him to have done that. So that shot comes in, and he barely manages to block part of it, and instead of hitting his head, it hits his shoulder. And that was a headshot, so that would have been a very powerful critical hit had it hit him. And so instead, it only does 10 damage. And that is the enemy's turns. He goes back to hide again. And we do not know where he's at, but I'm just going to keep him on the board. He's over here in the bushes. Okay. Next. Ivan and Umbral.
Alright. We got the call lightning.
Umbral's like, do you got them okay, or do you need me to go? Do you need me, or can I go get that bastard?
Sure.
I'm getting that bastard. Okay. Umbral does his best to try to search for this guy as he's running forwards. Rolls a 1.
Oh.
Rolled 6s and 1s, the last 4 rolls. I love swingy dice. They're fun. So he is like damn sure that guy is over here. Over here. Is that son of a bitch? And just takes the defensive stance again. Come on, you coward. Thought you assassins had a little more pride than this.
Say, I hear you over there.
They're like, hey, it's people. All right, so Ivan.
Buddy.
I'm gonna focus in on her with an elemental barrage.
Smart. So you start chanting that for next turn?
Yeah.
What's your chant?
This situation's getting absolutely mental. Hit this chick with the barrage. Absolutely elemental.
I love it. I love it. What element you going for?
Lightning.
Lightning.
Oh my gosh, we got lightning.
All right. Supercharged. Okay.
Fun.
Like, what are you people, Azula over here? All right. So we are at the top of the round with Slade. You are invisible. Blunt finishes their chant, and you are now.
2 defense and plus 15 health.
Well, only one of the two.
Oh, I thought you said I could do both. Defense then.
Okay. So plus 2 defense for you. You're invisible, meaning you get quite a good accuracy bonus on your next hit. You're also hidden, so you're almost guaranteed to land your next hit.
Sweet, I'm shooting her.
All right.
I got a 2.
And that's enough. All right. I'm gonna roll for her.
No calling.
She rolled a 5, so she's still good. Your first hit definitely hits her. And then you hear her voice and you realize it's the old lady from before.
I should have killed you right in front of your parents. Should have brought your head down. Okay, I should have drank.
All right. So you are now visible,
5.
and that's enough to hit her. What were you attacking with?
My crossbow.
I mean, which attack though?
Oh, precision strike.
Precision strike. All right, just going in for those accurate shots. She rolled a 1.
Yeah.
You interrupted her call lightning. All right, great turn, and she is bloodied. And it's a low.
I want to kill you.
Half health. Awesome. So Betty and Blunt.
Go to child. You so delish.
I guess I can take defensive stance, but can I also do a chant with that?
No, one of the others. Now, if Monk Boy tries to move away from you, you do get a free punishing.
Okay.
Where does it-
I'll just do defensive stance and just distract him. Just keep him.
Yeah,
Keep it
definitely occupied.
Yeah.
Because he's now visible, unless you did the hide action again.
Sure, might as well.
Yeah, as long as you've got points for it, which you do.
Got 2.
2 plus your bonus. Yep, you're good.
Yeah.
You basically only fail a hide if you roll a 1
Yeah.
because of your bonuses. So always good.
I'm a very sneaky.
All right, so you're back in the bushes.
Yeah.
You just pop up.
Whatever. Yeah.
Now it does cost. Remember, it always costs 1 of your cunning charges to reload if you're using your crossbow.
Okay.
The crossbow does bonus damage as well, so you got to remember that. I think it's 3 times your body. I forget. It's a lot.
And you said that one's bloody?
Oh yeah, she bloody.
Yeah.
Just squishy.
Okay, and so Plus takes a defensive stance, and Becky. Sky's your oyster.
No, she is just I can do something to her fairly badly.
Is she too far away to do anything though?
You can move behind the tree and
Womp womp.
start your chanting, or chant while you're behind the tree in safety, and then pop out next turn to fire it off. Or you could play a song right now as you empower people's damage.
Do what?
You could play one of your songs to empower people's damage, maybe. Well, you could power chord as well.
I think you could move that one forward.
Yeah, power chord on the druid lady would probably be a good call.
So I need to move up to do that, right?
She would be visible if you move right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna do power.
All right. Power chord. Roll your attack. -5 because it's hard to see. 4 plus the 5 minus the 5, and then no, it's plus 10. That's right. So it's a 4 plus 5 is 9, plus your attunement,
Which is full.
4, just enough for what you need. She has 12 defense. You see her start to raise her shield, and before she can, just billowing hits her chest, and she's, oh lordy, falls to the ground in death's door.
She'd probably have been pretty deaf.
Okay. Fun for everyone. And then the foes goes. And so Monk continues to witness her getting shot and attempts to go find you over here. Roll for that.
And that gives me an opportunity.
That's enough to find you, Eagle. I don't know. Roll 5 plus his bonuses. And he does try to slip away from you. He uses one of his charges to take the the disengage maneuver. So you unfortunately do not get to strike him.
Okay.
And he rushes up here to find you. And you're a human, so it's still hard for you to see in the darkness. This thing does not see with its eyes, it sees and feels with its body.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got tremor sense. He can feel the vibrations. And so it finds you and goes to strike you with he starts to chant. No, he can't, because you already used maneuvers. No, he can't chant, because he hasn't attacked yet. He used a maneuver point. His monk charge is what you call it. His discipline charge to disengage. And so he begins to chant at you. And you hear this little, as he has no mouth, he's trying to pop little bubbles, his goopy mouth, to make these particular chants. And that is its turn. And upon hearing this, the hidden guy reaches out and sees what's going on and decides to risk it for the biscuit and does a headshot against you.
Oh no.
Gotta do math now. So headshot is +0 from the ability, +5 from his technique, +3 from the roll, And he is hidden, so that's 8 plus 5 more. 13. Does that hit you?
Probably. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
So,
It's +2 though. Remember your +2.
Yeah.
oh, with +2, that makes you have. So this was a 13 total, and I think you were 14 now, right?
yep.
Damn, that paid off. So right as it's right, oh, you have to go. Right, gonna say goodbye. So we'll finish out the fight because it looks like we're about to have a winning side, unless something really gnarly happens, which is potentially about to happen. What was I doing? Headshot. So the headshot comes in, and right as it hits where your head is, it off this ethereal gold armor that it just materializes around you. You're like, whoa. Here in the distance.
Oh.
Ha! And he rolls enough to hide. And sneaks around over here. Spends one of his points to reload his crossbow. And does a aim shot at you. Really trying to hit you this time.
Shots.
And that should hit, I believe it's 10 plus 14 plus the hide bonus of 5. Minus 5 from being hard to see at night. And so you do take damage. You take 10 damage plus, what's the crossbow bonus? I think it's 3 times body. It may not be written on there.
Aim shot.
Well, I got the aim shot. That's going to be 10 damage. I think crossbow's 3 times body or 2 times body. We'll just do 2 times body for now.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 6 more. So you take 16 damage from his aim shot. And that is all the attacks they can do on this turn. And they've already had to use their rogue charge to reload, so they can't do anything else. And you do hear Umbro go like, "Get back here, you little... Oh, I will find you." Okay, and that's the foe's turn. Umbro goes. Finds him.
Hey, find it.
All right.
It's very bad.
Get back here, you pigless son of a bitch. He rushes in and he goes in for a dual strike against this guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And barely enough to hit. He's going to dual strike a second time. And it's a 5, so it definitely is a hit. And then he does not have the ability to blow a charge due to another attack, so that's all he can do. But that dual strike plus dual strike might drop this guy down. Let me just do the math. So that's 9 plus 2 times body, or 2 times physique. Keep forgetting that it's physique, not body. So physique is 4 for warriors. So 8 plus 9 is 17 times 2, because he hit twice, is enough to put this guy in death's door.
Oh, yeah.
You got that bitch.
Yeah.
All right. And there is but one remaining.
Yep. That's
Lady Ida, you are up. Your chant completes.
This one's killing.
Eat this full.
Boom, here we go. Another big one.
Waka waka.
Do the attack rolls. Alright. 13
That'll hit. Wait,
with it all.
how did you add all of it together as 13?
Yeah, the plus 10. I rolled a 3 with the plus 10.
But then you also get your attunement,
Which
which definitely makes it
is
hit. But
5, yeah.
yeah, so definitely hits with 1.
Alright, that one's a crit.
Oh my.
Oh,
And that one's a net.
Okay. Pretty sure with the hit and the crit, you just downed him, but let's do the math to make sure.
Alright, so willpower plus 9 choice elemental was with lightning.
Okay.
My willpower is a 6. 9 times 12, 13, 14, 15. That means the next one would be 30, so 45
Oh,
total.
he's down.
Yeah.
All right, all the enemies are down, and they start. Okay.
My last one was sort of shot off. Out the way because my target was down.
Yeah, he was like, and then looped out into like a little puddle. And as this happens, your assassination mark fades away,
Please.
and they're all over here.
Who sent you? No.
Yeah, the Assassinations Guild. And they each drink their health potions that they came equipped with because they are smart adventurers. And they all get back up. You passed the test. You're in, kid.
Thanks for the drug. Did y'all do anything when I was asleep, or?
No, we're an Assassins Guild. What do you take us for? We're professionals.
Professional my ass.
We did notice you keep stuff there. That's odd. Prison pocket's a last resort for most people. Unless that's your thing. We're not here to judge, but
So what's our next move then? Since I'm in.
how we do the initiation rituals, we start filling you full of all sorts of toxins to make sure you're immune to most poisons. Yeah. It'll be a rough week. So, yep. And so you guys successfully managed to come out of that fairly well. But then roll a perception.
That's 3.
Imagine just initiations like in Captain America where they're just like tumbling full of shit. Everybody's getting tortured to death.
Mm-hmm.
A 10.
That's
10?
3.
Okay. You notice, you hear the sound of claws on bark
Oh
in the
no.
distance. You know what this
I
is.
can't spoil them.
The assassins. Will you help us?
Well, you haven't heard it yet. Yeah, you had to roll a 10 or higher to hear this thing. It's very slow. You rolled a 5 on its stealth roll.
Oh.
B-roll.
Must be nice.
Awesome. And so, do you alert the party?
Very much so.
Yes. What do you say?
Here's some shit, man. Something in the water. Claw marks on the trees, and it sounds pretty fast.
Wake up, tree.
Assassins, will you help us?
Whoa.
Thanks for your help. Just like chiming out.
Well, technically, he has been helping them. It's connected to his root system right now.
Okay.
So he's coming through on what he promised. All right. And so, you know that this thing is big, but it's being very quiet. And like most predators, it immediately stops once it notices that you notice it.
Oh no.
And it sounds like it's coming from the east, deeper in the forest.
Go back
I think we should. Hey,
celebrate.
yeah. Hey, we got a horse. We can just run back right now. We wanted to.
I let everyone know where I know it's coming from, and I tell them whatever it is, sounds big, it sounds dangerous. Get all your shit ready because it's gonna be rough.
You're telling me I start running.
Or telling
I follow the assassins. Just knowing you.
y'all for telling the assassins to
They all look at each other and they look a little concerned. They're like, an apex?
I think we should leave.
the big guy.
We should very much leave, and we should have left a minute ago.
Yep. Let's go.
And so they start booking. Like all 4 of them start running.
Start running with them.
But there's one thing we forgot about.
Our horse needs a leash. We need to go.
Deposit!
I've already ran there with them.
And spin.
Oh, shit.
Let's hurry.
You guys get the card out. I'm gonna negotiate with Sven.
Okay.
Not negotiate. Like,
Yeah. So they're thinking.
no.
Just like pouncing on the ground.
What the fuck?
Sven, buddy, I know you're having a nice sleep, but we gotta run, dude.
Right.
Ryan, we need to hitch the card back up to you.
Wait.
Wait. Yes.
Run.
Fast.
Way.
That's fast.
What way?
Betty needs to get in the car because she can't run fast either.
What directions where we came from?
You came from the south. And let me pull that back up.
Probably go back to the south and go back to town and rest up, which I've already gone. I've gone with my friends. Y'all will never find me again. I'm in a little.
Yeah, let's go back.
South again. Wait a few minutes.
Okay. Where south? You just like point heads.
Just like I'm by the reins, like
I hurt,
that leg.
hurt my pig wounds. I don't know if you guys can see on being massacred by my pig when trampled over. In her defense, I was plucking her hair out because it's that time of year where you have to like get her hair on. She looks like a bald piece of flesh. Bald ball
No,
of flesh.
no, but I did chastise.
You need to come see her when you get back. I finally took her mane off because it was just falling off, and she was so ashy on her like head, and so I know. Well, it's sad because the animal control's finally gonna get to come out and meet her, but she's gonna look ugly as sin. So I'm gonna try to moisturize her with coconut oil and make her look prettier, give her a bath and all that fun stuff. Anyways, back to game. So you rush down, you convince him to leave. He shakes off his dirt and his grass.
She looks horrendous, like a little triblet that has foliage.
All with mange. I love it. But yeah, and so you manage to get them out. Give me another perception roll to see if you hear what might come.
10 again.
10 again.
Or
It has gotten closer.
Oh.
It is probably within 100 yards, so 20 squares indeed.
Yeah, I feel
It's northeast of you.
Alright.
And it stops again once you hear it.
I'll send
Someone stare at it while we leave.
It's a boo.
I'll send Sven over to the party so they can catch him up.
Okay. And where's the party at? Have you guys already gone south past all this?
I'm helping with the hitching up and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I took off.
Yeah, you just ran
yeah.
west. Okay, you're the one. Okay.
I used dash.
All that's taken care of. I've sort of said here, Western standoff with it.
You know, you didn't know where I went. And like, oh.
And Uncle's with you, kind of looking like, I cannot get a bead on this sumbitch. What is it? So,
You're my mom.
It's real bad.
You gotta be ready to fight like hell if it comes out.
all right. Betty, you play me that one about healing me up. You play me that one about buffing me up. I'll buy you some time.
Oh, we're making a sacrifice? Oh, man.
The armor or the
Yeah.
plus 15?
Yeah.
Person we bought. Slavery.
He says both.
Can I do a charge to do both? Or is that only for heal?
It's only for you.
I can do the heal if you can do it buff. Can she do that?
She would play a song to buff his damage, but it wouldn't be able to buff his health.
Oh,
He says, I got plenty of armor. I can use that
yeah.
courage.
Can do it, too.
So you heal him instead? Okay. So boom, power forward heal. You buff him up.
Yeah.
And so he's at quite a bit of hit points. He's at 28. No. Started at 20 and he gained 12. So he's at 32. 8 plus 12. Yeah, so he would be at 32 at level 2. And then you buffed him another 15. So he's at a whopping 47 hit points. He's feeling like he's ready for bear. And do you guys give him any other buffs? There's one very important one you could give him.
You're right on that. Let's see, yeah. Spirit of the Wolf?
Oh yeah. He wants to run the hell away. He may be bait, but he is going to be a living bait if he has anything to say about this. All right. All right.
He's gonna make the triumphant sacrifice, isn't he?
He looks at you. You're not there.
Yeah.
God. You're like,
He looks crazy.
you're like, everybody's goal was me to live today, and so I'm going to make sure everybody gets their goal, man.
I definitely did.
All right. So we can go ahead and get ready to go because I know Mom has to get going. We'll role play it out from here. So he runs forward, shouting, "Come get me, you son of a bitch!"
Someone just hits him once, kills him.
Yeah, and then the next thing you know, this large cat comes out of nowhere and just has scythe-like dew claws
Oh.
and is skating from one tree to the other and then leaps at him and slashes him for very high damage, or at least tries to. He's cocked. And does hit him. And he takes 30 points of damage.
Wow.
You guys have the cart ready. You start
Yeah.
hauling it off.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And so you can
Still
It's like an action right.
you can what?
a healing spell as we run away.
It would take 10 seconds for you to do that. So it would slow the cart down a little bit. Up to you. Or Betty can use your last power cord.
Or he can use a potion.
He does have a potion. He's got 10. You power cord him one last time on the way out. All right. That's enough to heal him back up to full. And you see him start running north while you guys start heading south.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the last you see of him for now. We'll end it on that cliff note, or on that cliffhanger.
now we're gonna find him dead somewhere.
All right, so Mom, you gotta get going. So you gotta wake up early. So let's do your 3 questions: your favorite thing that happened or coolest moment for your character, the thing you learned, and the thing you wish was improved. Mine is that you have more time to play.
Not too much. Well, in that order.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want to say it's busy today. It's about to. I liked the working together part.
Mhm.
I did like that. And the storyline.
Cool.
Okay.
We got a lot of good role play at the beginning.
What anything I did learn.
Anything you thought could be improved, maybe? We need to finish leveling your character up.
We do.
And there's 2 extra points.
Yeah, just stuff like that.
Yep, that's good. You gotta use a spell, you gotta use a chant, and you knocked her out, which was great, because she was about to really hurt people.
Yeah.
Especially this one right here. The one the lightning rod, who got 1 shot the last turn. Yeah, the last game, a similar druid just absolutely blew him up with lightning. It was
Like
hilarious.
twice. Right.
Twice, yeah.
Yeah.
He even did defensive stance, which gave him like a very high amount of armor because he got 6 more defense from his shield. Yeah, no. He takes 5 extra accuracy for lightning attacks hitting him because he's wearing metal armor. Yeah, so she hurt him quite a bit. 1 shot. Call lightning is very good. All right. Awesome. And so, you want me to ride back home with you? So you can stop and give me a burger?
Sure.
Sure. Yeah, for DMing
We
for you,
just
Mona.
didn't
I know you would.
get you something too. Something.
Yeah, I haven't had any food today besides this. So.
That's some food right there.
M&M's and caffeine.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, me?
Yep.
Alright. I honestly didn't really learn anything new today. It was all sort of same stuff, really.
Yeah, you guys got it down by now, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I've got the system down pretty much and quite enjoy it.
Nice.
Thing I liked, there was a lot of tension.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very sort of tense, anxiety-inducing, sort of.
In a good way, hopefully.
Yeah, in a good way. In a good way.
A thriller.
Yeah, you know, I didn't feel like I was gonna die IRL or anything.
You're not the one being targeted, like, oh no, too much for the students.
And thing I disliked / could be improved.
More players.
Yeah, a couple more players. 'Cause, like I enjoy a small party, but like if it's a situation where you know someone has to leave or someone ends up getting sick,
Yeah,
and that sort of just
kills the momentum a little bit, yeah.
But if one of our 2 friends end up coming back, I bet they'll definitely come back, Damien.
yeah. I mean, Damien will be back by the end of the month.
Yeah.
and it should be pretty easy.
Is he traveling or something, or?
Hmm?
Is Damien traveling, or has he just been busy?
Yeah, he's traveling. He's in Houston right now.
Oh, okay, that's right.
And his brother, I don't know what the situation
Oh, his
is, but if
Brother
he
just
doesn't-
talks away.
Yeah, it's quite much, but
Yeah.
if Damien comes back, I'm sure he'd at least try it out. And
Yeah.
it is a new system.
Yeah. My DM assistant's been busy apparently, so.
Yeah. She had to take over the role.
Yeah.
Someone usually here.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, that was 3 really good questions. I like it. I like it. Yeah. If you 2 want to go adjudicate the bill real quick so she can get going.
The bill.
Yeah.
Did she buy more stuff?
Well, it was
My stuff
Yes, sir.
and Vigo's.
Right. Yeah. I'll get you sorted.
Sweet. All right.
Definitely got initiative. That was my favorite part. And
Yeah, you
then,
rolled good and you got
Yeah.
to do good stuff.
and then this final part, so I like to
How
have-
did he say it was? It's like
Um,
injuries.
I got my free drink and then my extra drink. So the extra drink charged 2 M&Ms and goldfish.
And then
Alright.
water.
That'd be about
Or 3 waters.
That'd be about 3 in snacks. The drink, another 3 is 6. And I'm gonna let the water slide. Oh,
Yeah, I think the favorite part.
you guys get a little bit of privilege. You guys in the front.
Yeah.
I think the favorite part was I got initiative to the guild, and then this part at the end, I always love the battle running off. But I don't think I've learned anything. I mean, kind of like he
Not
said.
to take tea from old ladies.
That's true. And make sure when I know who's a rogue, kill them immediately. Like the little girl.
Yep.
And the old lady. But she was probably a part of how I get in.
She likes to have fun. She's not a member, but she likes to play around with her.
Yeah, so I totally should have killed her.
You couldn't kill her. She's safe.
She has plot armor.
Literally, the whole world has plot armor if you're a citizen with another citizen until the plot armor gets removed. Just assassinations. So awesome.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting an assassination plot, but you drove the story in that direction, which is always fun.
Yeah.
And so,
I liked how everybody had their own little side quest thing.
Mhm.
Always.
and I like how we don't know the fate of our friend Umber.
I know. That's more the part I like. I was
playing
like,
Umber. He's just fun.
I know. We're gonna find him very down to the ground.
Oh, it's the blood mage.
He's gonna be like Volmir, pierced by arrows sitting on a tree.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Again.
Decapitated by cat.
Yep.
Decapitated. All right, and last but not least.
I don't think I really learned anything. Well, learned more about my charges real early with less health. I liked being able to block someone to death's door.
That was fun.
I learned that people avoid my armor.
Well, it's funny because monks and berserkers are the two that really love to do that. You were facing against 2 of them. Although it didn't matter because you dropped the berserker before you even got to berserk.
Yeah.
That's what sucks on berserker. If you get jumped on and you don't get to get your double or your defense going from your berserk, then you're squishy.
Yep, that was totally what I was thinking.
Totally. 100%.
Yeah.
Anything you wish could improve?
Your
sheet's fine.
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe the mic situation a little bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, like,
The camera mic I feel worked pretty well. It's picking up everybody, so.
right.
I have a mic at my house. I don't know how good it is, but I think it should pick us all up if we set it,
In the middle.
yeah, somewhere centered.
Yeah, I've got one too. I just don't know. I think it would pick up well, so I'll probably try it next time as well.
Yeah, we can both bring ours up next week
Yeah,
and
just
see how they work.
Yeah.
Because it would be nice not to have to
Yeah.
look around with the stick the whole time.
Stick is fun, but it can only be so.
It's a nice little gimmick, but it wears off definitely.
So we
And thing you learned, favorite moment? Oh, bonking, yes. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We actually had a few viewers this time, and so as always, we really appreciate you guys communicating in chat. Ray, if you're still here, appreciate you so much. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. This has been John Horry running Pathways to Adventure, my own tabletop RPG with friends and families. And we are heading out. So you guys have a good one. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Oh,
Cheers.